This video is on the triangle, and we're going to talk about some techniques for playing the triangle, including the roll and type of beaters and so forth. This triangle right here is a triangle manufactured by Alan Abel, retired Associate Principal of Percussion at the Philadelphia Orchestra. It's a 6-inch triangle, and for me, it's pretty much the go-to triangle, the workhorse triangle, whatever you want to say. I just think it's got a beautiful sound to it. As far as beaters, I like to use what have been referred to as rhythm band type beaters, you know, the little beaters that the kids use in preschool to play their little triangles and little cymbals and so forth. They have the rounded, and they're not too long, and they really feel good in your hand. They come in a set in a zipper pouch. You can get them from Steve Weiss Music. They're very inexpensive, and they're paired in various gradual thicknesses. So in striking the triangle, you want to strike the bottom, and you don't want to have the beater so that it's straight up and down. You want to have about a 20-degree angle on the beater and about 1.5 inches into the beater inside the triangle. Now, as far as if you have to play fast, a lot of fast rhythms and so forth, you could hang the triangle using two triangle holders and on a music stand, and you could play on this part of the triangle with 2 beaters, of course. Otherwise, you could hang it on a stand and play the rhythms on the bottom. The Nutcracker Suite, the Waltz of the Flowers, the last part of that, I play with 2 beaters that dig-a-dum-dum on the bottom of the triangle. And that works pretty well. Now, there are times when I need a very light sound, very thin orchestration, or you're just playing with the woodwinds, maybe the flute and oboe type of thing. I'll use the Abel 4-inch triangle. And one place that this works terrifically is under the harp solo in Capriccio Espagnolo. Now, let's talk about the roll for a minute. In my estimation, a good triangle roll isn't real clicky. You don't hear a lot of clicks. And the way I've figured out how to eliminate some of that clicking is by letting the beater move between the thumb and the forefinger so that it's not held rigidly. It's able to move. It's actually spinning a little bit. And it takes a little bit of practice, because it's going to feel like you might drop the beater, but with a little bit of practice, you'll get this feel. So wrist and a little bit of chicken wing, and you get a good sounding roll. Now, just to show the difference, I'm gonna pinch a little pretty hard with the thumb and forefinger, and listen to the difference. You don't want that kind of a sound. Okay, so that pretty much covers triangle, and I hope that I answered, or I hope I dispelled any problems you might have with the triangle, and I appreciate you taking a look.